Sometimes you're just oblivious to the world around you, and today in this video, I'm going to cover 10 shocking my 600-pound life patients who were in denial and obviously blind to the world. Welcome back to Film Vert, let's get into the video. Number 1, Bethany Stout. 40-year-old Bethany Stout had a real love for food. She said that food was her happy place, even saying that she would literally trade food for sleep if she had the choice. Sheldon, her husband, along with their daughter Isabella, would bring her anything she asked for, but when Dr. Now confronted her about this issue, Bethany completely denied that Sheldon was enabling her to overeat. This is exactly why she was only able to lose a measly 14 pounds. She kept saying that she was following Dr. Now's 1200 calorie diet, but of course her results suggested otherwise. She eventually did get weight loss surgery, but unfortunately she was a lost cause. She eventually quit the program.
Social issues came to the surface, and dealing with that is really hard stuff. And now you're hoping in a magic fix.
Number 2, Robert Butchell. Robert weighed in at a staggering 850 pounds, being one of the heaviest patients to appear on the show. The fact that he was addicted to painkillers didn't help his case either. Initially, Butchell was cooperative and managed to lose 350 pounds with Dr. Now's help, but didn't last long, as after his surgery, Butchell started to backtrack and fell into his old habit of popping painkillers. In an attempt to get his hands on them, he even tore out his stitches. His deadly habit and denial ended up taking his life when he passed away after suffering a heart attack.
TLC released this statement.
Number 3, Jean Covey. Jean started with her weight at 600 pounds. While in the beginning of her episode, she looked like she had it all together, things slowly started falling apart. Covey took a huge step and moved to Houston for her treatment for Dr. Now. However, it was all for nothing as she quit within just 6 months. She kept blaming her decision on her father's death and being homesick all the time, but the real reason, as it was pretty obvious, was that she never really cared from the start. Covey was never motivated enough and didn't agree to put in the work to lose according to Dr. Now's plan.
The first time, and haven't had your infection treated, you'll be dead. The only way.
Number 4, Stefan and Justin Asante. The two brothers appeared on the show because of their father's concern for their health. Stefan at 800 pounds and Justin at 600 pounds did not get along. They spent the entire episode arguing, using it as a way to ignore their real problem. In the end, the brothers refused to accept any help or treatment from Dr. Now.
Transport this patient unless you call me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take him in.
Your job is to evaluate the patient.
Number 5, Mercedes Cephas. Mercedes Cephas had a rough upbringing which resulted in her suffering from childhood trauma. She weighed 773 pounds and was completely dependent on her children for help around the house. She also had a severe case of lymphedema, which further affected her quality of life. Despite getting Dr. Now's help, Cephas wasn't ready to lose weight. She wasn't dedicated enough, so she didn't get her proof of the surgery. She would always bring up lame excuses why she couldn't lose weight and ended up quitting the program entirely. Number 6, Penny Sager. Sager started off being optimistic and was approved for weight loss surgery, but it wasn't long after her surgery that she fell back into her old ways. Instead of losing weight, Sager gained 5 pounds. She probably had an enabler who kept bringing her food secretly. Not surprisingly, Sager quit the program shortly afterwards.
Enough, you've spoiled yourself enough.
Yeah.
And you can find, they're not a little bad for you.
No.
Number 7, Lashanta White. White appeared in the show's season 7 where she weighed in at 662 pounds. She had been bedridden for almost 2.5 years when she was first sought for Dr. Now's help. The mother of 4 made many promises to follow the diet plan, but never worked through them. Her excuses would just never end. She managed to make her health worse following her first appointment and had to be admitted to the hospital. She only managed to lose 3 pounds in the entire 6 months of her weight loss plan. Following this, Dr. Now was forced to give up on her, despite Lashanta begging him to give her another chance.
Sometimes we think we're hungry for food when we're really hungry.
Number 8, James Kevin. Another one of the heavier patients on the show, James Kevin weighed in at 791 pounds. Kevin had an extremely attention-seeking attitude. He never had any intention of losing weight from the start and only put his family through a lot of suffering and sacrifice. He'd ask his girlfriend to sneak in food for him while he was still on the show, which made him gain an extra 60 pounds in just a week. Dr. Now couldn't take any more of his drama and told James to go back home.
This is on that paper that we're not supposed to have.
It's fried.
It's still rice. Fried is
Well,
worse.
that's what I want.
Number 9, Schenee Murray Hopkins. Schenee turned to food at an early age because of childhood abuse. She came to Dr. Now looking to turn her life around at 780 pounds, but she ended up walking away from the show during treatment. While on her plan given her by Dr. Now, she gained more weight instead of losing any. She was even caught getting fast food into her hospital room. That was really the last straw for Dr. Now, who took her off the treatment program right away.
I'm here pretending there is a serious issue to avoid facing the fact that you gain. because you know you are.
Number 10, JT. JT came to Dr. Now in terrible shape at 892 pounds. He had severe lymphedema on his left leg. He was kept in the hospital room for a month where he lost 100 pounds. But following his breakup from his girlfriend, JT's life began as a spiral downwards. He would order takeout while in rehab and only managed to lose 10 pounds. When confronted by Dr. Now, JT shocked everyone by talking back to him. He denied that he had gained any weight at all and wasn't willing to listen to anyone.
Okay. Since he's not that popular, you're bringing him all the food he wants?
Yes.
And you.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.